بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Last time we spoke about the graph of the frequency distributions. In this part, we are going to speak about the measures of the central tendencies. And we mean that we are going to speak about the mean or the average, median, and the mode of the data. Let's start with the mean. The mean is the sum of the values divided by the total number of the values. And we have two means. We have mean for the population defined by mu equal to sigma of x divided by n, or xi divided by capital N. And we have sample mean, which that will be x bar equal to sigma of xi divided by small n, where n is the size of the data or the number of the values that we have. For example, find the mean, calculate the mean. So that I have these values 2, 4, 5, 6, again 2, 9, 10, 12, 13. And I need to find the mean or the average. The other mean for me is the average of the values. The mean, assuming that this is a sample, not population. So the mean is x bar equal to sigma of xi divided by n, which is equal to the sum of these numbers. B2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 2 plus 9 plus 10 plus 12 plus 13 divided by the number of these values. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So divided by 9, which is equal to, find the sum for this one. 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 5 is 11, plus 6 is 17, 19, 28, 38, 50, and 63. So the 63 divided by 9, which is equal to 7. So the average or the mean of these values is equal to 7. Another example, number 2. So the mean for this one, x bar, will be sum of the numbers or of the values, 5 plus 10 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 divided by, again I have 9 values, which is equal to 15 plus 4 is 19, plus 5, 24, 30, 37, 45, 54, and 74. So this is 74 divided by 9, which is equal to, the calculator will be 8 point something. .74 divided by 9 is equal to 8.22. So the average or the mean of these values is equal to 8.22. Worth to mention that we have another method to find the mean if we have a group data. That will be discussed in the coming part. This is now discrete or ungroup data, and the mean is equal to sigma of xi divided by n. Now the second measure of the tendency is the median. The median, noted by capital MD, is the midpoint of the data. Speak about the median now. The median. And the word median, as we say, it is the midpoint of the data. From the word mid, so it is the midpoint, the midpoint. To find the median, we have to arrange the data either ascending or descending. For example, find the median. The numbers 7, 5, 10, 6, 4, 1, 12, 13, 15, 63. Now to find the median for this one, we have to arrange. So step number 1, arrange. Arrange the values. Either ascending or descending from the lowest to the highest or from the highest to the lowest. Just find ascending. 1, then we have 3, then we have 4, we have 5, we have 6, 7, 10, and 12, 13, and 15. So we put them in order from the lowest to the highest or from the highest to the lowest. Now second step, we can find the median. This one. To find the median, it is the position of n plus 1 divided by 2, or this is if n is even, or I'm sorry, if n is odd. To find the median, we have two cases. In general, we say that it is n plus 1 divided by 2 if n is odd. It is n over 2, the average of n over 2, and n over 2 plus 1 if n is even. In this position, or the average of this position if it is even, and it is in this position if n plus 1 divided by 2, where n is the number of the values. For example, in this example, we have how many? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 values. N is equal to 10, which means in this case, we will take n by 2 equal to 5 and n by 2 plus 1, which is equal to 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It will be the average of 6 and 7. It's one way to find the median. So the median in this case MD is equal to 6 plus 7 divided by 2, which is equal to 13 divided by 2. This is 6.5. This is one way. Another way to find the median, if we don't want to count or calculate n by 2 and n by 2 plus 1, we have another way that will be classical way. I will cross one value from end and one from the start. 13 and 3, 12 and 4, 10 and 5. The remaining is 6 and 7. So we find the average of the two numbers, 6 and 7. 6 plus 7 divided by 2 will give me 16.5. So this is the idea to find the median. So another example, for that I have 5, 6, 20, 24, 7, 17, 18, 25, 31. And I need to find the median for these values. Let's arrange the values from the lowest to the highest. Find it is 5. Then we have 6, then 7, we have 17, 18, we have 20, 24, 25, and 31. Now to find the median, cross one from the end, from the beginning, until we get the middle of the values, 24 with 7, 20, and 70. Now the remaining is only one value. That will be the median of the value. So the median is equal to 18. For this example is equal to 18. So the median is equal to 18. Now we have one remaining measure that will be the mode of the value. The mode is the value that repeated the most, or that has highest frequency. It is the value that is repeated the most among the values. We call it the mode of the data. For example, let's find the mode of the following: 1, 4, 5, 2, 3, 7, and 8, and 21. So that we have this set of values, and we need to find the mode. So we are looking for the value that is repeated the most. Let's see. Number 1, how many times it was repeated? Only one time. Number 4, only one time. 5 is one time. 2, only one time. 3 is one time. 7, only one time. 8 is one time, and 21, only one time. So this value has no mode. There is no value repeated more than the other. So there is no mode for this one. So for this value, or for this set, there is no mode for the given values. Another example, number 2. So what we have: 4, 3, 2, 5, 1, 4, 3, let's say 9, and 12. see. Number 4 repeated how many times we have? 1, 2. So this is 2, 4, 4. 3 only one time, 2 is one time, 5 is one time, 1 is one time, and 9 one time, 10 is one time, and 12 only one time. So we can see that the number 4 or the value 4 is repeated 2 times. So we say the mode for this case is equal to 4. Is 4. And if we have only one value that repeated more than the other, we call it unimodal or unimodal. Unimodal. Which means we have only one value repeated more than the other. Number 3, we have 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 2, 6, 7, 9, and 10. See? 5, how many times? We have 2 times. 6, we have 2 times. The other 3, it is one time. 4 is one time. 2 is one time. 7 is one time. And 9, if it only one time. So I have 2 values that is repeated 2 times. Equal frequency. So in this case, the mode will be 5 and 6. And since we have 2 values repeated the same, we call this is bimodal. So this is the idea for the central tendency. We have mean, the average, we have median, and we have the mode. Mean that will state the average value for the data. Median is just decide where is the lower 50% of the data and where is the 50% of the, or upper 50% of the data. And model is just showing the most repeated values, or sometimes the favorite for the customer if we need to speak about the analysis of the data, which value or which score is the highest or repeated more than the others. So this is the idea, and in the coming part, I'm going to speak about the grouped data, how to find the mean, mode, and median of grouped data. As you can see, these data are not grouped. Coming part will be about the grouped data, speaking about the frequency distribution, and then we need to find the mean, mode, and median.